Harry. So
All right,
I'm
we're live.
sorry.
We
Looks
are
all good.
live. We are live. Guys,
Let me
welcome
fix
back,
mine.
everyone. Harry is here, guys, but he decided he's not gonna sing any song yet. So let us introduce ourselves today, guys. We got beautiful Lisa Bubbles Blinks, and actually another rookie mistake, guys. Once again, I forgot to
You
turn
didn't
the
hit
volume.
live, did you?
I actually hit the live and nothing is working again. Internet is down. Sorry, guys. But
You did not hit
let me introduce ourselves, guys. We got beautiful Lisa Bubbles, Blinks, and Needful Things. You probably don't recognize right now where she is, but it doesn't matter as long as she's here. And we got professional wholesale drone, vintage drone reseller, which is me. I sell a lot of wholesale drones, guys. We're gonna talk about it later. And we got very experienced in the reselling community and with a great YouTube channel, guys. Today, the guest of honor, we got Harry Humstone in the house from Bang 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 Productions. So we got a producer of Bang Bang Productions, guys, Harry Humstone, who joined us today on this very cold, guys, believe me, very cold evening here in Cleveland. It's only like 10 degrees outside and everything is frozen. Even the internet probably gonna fall like
Oh,
disconnect
don't
soon.
start now.
But
Don't start with the internet.
guys, Bang Bang Productions, Harry Humstone. Also, as you guys know, Harry has done a lot of lives. He's very professional, not like we are, but he's very professional on his own lives. Has done a lot of different, things on his lives. Very knowledgeable with a lot of stuff. So, guys, we would like to thank you all for coming in tonight. Sorry we haven't been around last 3 weeks because of health problems. I constantly get some kind of health issue or injury, which is for me, guys, it's kind of becoming normalcy kind of a situation, which happens unfortunately with me, but that's kind of life stuff. And Lisa had her stuff going on, and we're not gonna talk about it much. But like I said, guys, we're very pleased that Harry is our guest today. So please put any questions except any type of weird questions in the chat.
Oh, but those are the best
For
kind.
if you would like for Harry to share his great knowledge. Also, Harry is a good singer, guys, and he can play guitar. And he also has a vintage dummy that is behind him, guys, that you probably have seen for many years
Too many
when
jokes.
he's doing his lives. So, without further ado, or ado, like John and Jenna say on Flipping and Easy, let's start, guys. And we usually, the lives that we do, guys, we don't talk much about reselling anyway, since we're not that knowledgeable. Me and Lisa, I'm talking about. But here he's very knowledgeable. So, if you guys haven't followed him on his YouTube channel, please subscribe. I'll put the channel link in the chat, guys. I'm pretty sure our beautiful people in our chat every time we are going live already subscribe to Harry Humstone because he's been doing YouTube even before I knew there was a reselling community. So Harry has been doing it for a while, guys, and I consider him original gangster, like Todd, Silver Hair Stacker, OG, like Big Bro, OG. So there are a lot of original gangsters. Unfortunately, as I told Harry before we went live, subscriber count doesn't count for me personally. I look at the content, I look at personality of people, and I consider a lot of people with not a lot of subscribers providing great expertise, providing great content on YouTube for a lot of people. And I mean, they do a very great job consistently. So I applaud a lot of those content creators, guys, that have been doing it for many years. Unfortunately, subscribers don't come around for various reasons. As you know, it's not kind of something that can be so far fixed on YouTube. But so, Harry, without further ado, like John and Jenna from Flipping in Easy say, introduce yourself to people, in beautiful people in our chat, and then we're gonna say hello to everyone.
Good evening, and hey, Roman, thanks for having me. And Blings, how's the Blings? I haven't been able to say that. I usually just say that in the chat. So, but good to see everybody, and thanks for having me on. Now your subscribers will probably go down a little bit, and that's the way it goes.
That's life.
When I used to have lives, no kidding, I would lose subscribers each live for some reason. So that's the way it goes. But as far as a professional reseller, that's not me. If you follow the way I do things, you will be broke. But I don't know. Roman started firing away at questions.
Yeah, guys. By the way, I just wanted to mention something. Here is from great state of Delaware, which is one of the greatest states in the United States of America for very experienced resellers. Even though it's a small state, guys, with just one exit in the state, but there are a lot of great resellers that are close by to Delaware, guys. And here you're representing great state of Delaware around different areas close by. So you can see here in Delaware at garage sales, or New Jersey, or Pennsylvania, or maybe Maryland. So see, there you go. Here you can actually cover a lot of ground, guys. So if you see him at any place like garage sale, estate sale, or clean out, or any type of local big time deals, say hi to Harry, guys. Don't be shy. So let me say hello to our beautiful chat. We got Richard at Drop Flips in the house. Richard, welcome. We got Silver Hair Stacker Todd. Todd, happy birthday. All the best to you. As always, Todd is, as I said earlier, is OG. A lot of respect to Todd, Tom, Bearded Picker, Scott. They've been doing the lives already for at least 75 years, compared to me, where I've done it only for a year, guys. So a lot of applause. Todd, congratulations. Happy birthday from all of us in the community. Enjoy it. We're always thankful for having you in everyone's life, supporting everyone, Todd. You know how it is. Todd is a great supporter, guys. We got Phil Five Dime in the house. Phil, welcome. We got Octopus, who is very rarely disgruntled. The disgruntled octopus in the house, guys. Josh. If you don't know disgruntled octopus name, guys, his name is Josh. Josh, welcome. We got Winter Sports Flips Kiss in the house. I recently, guys, put out a video from the Nationals in July, where I was there, and Keith appreciated, as I said in the video, and before, you and Andy, who is his co-host on his live, for letting me go to that national convention of the sporting trading cards and stuff like that. So check out that video, guys. It was very fun. We got Christopher Nutter in the house. Christopher Nutter, who puts out a lot of content on Instagram and Facebook constantly. Very, very knowledgeable also. With not a lot of subscribers. Got Big Bro Auctions in the house. Greetings and salutations. We got Flipping and Easy family. FE family in the house. John and Jenna in the house. Sorry, guys, that I've been missing a lot of lives. I got some stuff going on right now that is kind of all over the place. So I apologize, guys. We got Reselling with Woody in the house. Who that? And Barb. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See, Ty saying OG equals Geezer. PhD Geezer. See, there you go. He actually knows. We got Marie Perlat in the house. She's asking, Harry, are you gonna sing tonight? Marie wants to know.
I just got back from the Tiny Tim Festival, so
oh God,
after singing so loud or in that high pitch, it's really messed my voice up. So I'm trying to get it back with some remedy here. So
you know, Harry, you know what actually helps? You can drink a little bit of beer, man. It's gonna help you. Maybe. Maybe not. we got Josh. We got Doing It Wrong in the house. Jeremy, welcome. You guys are so unprofessional. We got Josh Galt in the house from Canada. We got Josh Galt again. Love those insulators, Harry. Any threadless insulators back there? See,
no,
Josh?
No, I don't have any threadless, but I do have a lot of top-notch ones.
See, we're gonna talk about it, Josh. So stick around, man. I know you're a busy guy. You have to do a lot of stuff, but stick around. We got Tim in the house from Cleveland, actually. Glock 30 fan. See, we actually Glock 30 fan, guys, is from here. representing Cleveland. Um,
Of
let's
course.
see who else is with us today, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of already forgot how to do it, guys. After 3 weeks. Thank you. I'm here representing the great state of Canada. See, there you go. My son, Keith is saying my son wants to go to University of Delaware, by the way. See, there you go. Here is his son, Winter Sports Flips. Keith's son wants to go to University of Delaware. I don't know if it's a good university. Harry would know better. We got Gino. Gino's Finds in the house. Hello, you all. Gino, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. We got Sales Mercado, Sell in the house. Heavy hellos. Hola, my friend. We got Ivan in the house, Vintage Vani. Hello, Roman, Lisa, and Harry. So we got a lot of original gangsters today in our chat, guys. We appreciate you all as always, guys, for supporting us. I know we don't go live right now a lot, but that's fine, guys. As I said, maybe we'll improve next year, hopefully. If nothing happens to me, it's kind of every
Just
day.
you.
That's why my channel is called Roman Adventures, guys, because my life is like a big adventure. I never know what's gonna happen in the next hour. So guys, we apologize for that. But anyway, so Harry, how long ago? First of all, Harry, I want to find out something very important. Do you actually like resellers? What would you say? What would you say? Your opinion on resellers? Very deep question for you, Harry. What did you think about resellers before you started reselling yourself?
Never, honestly, never thought about them until I jumped on YouTube and found out there was a whole bunch of us out there. So,
Like roaches.
but a lot of them full time. So then I got the itch to get more involved in it instead of the few listings I had over the years. Because I've been on eBay since what? Back in the old dial-up days. So it's been a long time.
Me too.
But never took it seriously, and I still don't. So, though I've got like my goal is to get, what do I got? Oh, to get the 500 listings. So I'm close, about 470. So it's only part time, but it's all old stuff, or things that I want to, collectibles or antiques. So that's it. But as far as resellers go, you get a lot of good info on here. And then you get a couple knuckleheads, but not many. So
Just couple knuckleheads, guys. It
and
happens.
there's always somebody that's whatever they are. So you don't
There-
really, you'll know, you can see through it. So you just say, oh, okay, all right.
That's
That's the way they do it, and you do it a different way. There's no right or wrong way. It's all about what you got in your wallet at the end of the day. So how
yeah.
much you enjoy it. It's just something I like to do. So
That's cool, man. We appreciate it here. That's why we share the knowledge all together in a community, to share the knowledge with each other and learn. Harry is still learning, guys, as I am, and everyone else is learning every time. Every time everyone sees everyone's video, they're all learning about different things. So that's actually kind of cool, guys. Um, Roman's pop-up live shows. Yeah, Woody, I'm gonna try to do that soon. We got Craig in the house, Shark Picker, also OG. See here, yeah, all the OGs came over to see you today, man. All the OGs already in the house to check out Harry Humstone and his knowledge, especially Craig Shark Picker, who has a lot of knowledge too. So
no, he actually does. Shark's a veteran. I kind of, if I was paying attention to somebody, I think he has enough knowledge that he knows he's been around. So I think he has a lot of listings. So there's somebody when he does his things, you probably want to pay attention a little bit.
yeah, that's actually, that's why there is a lot of like people in the community that are, and we talked about it many times. The community is actually really small because there are millions of resellers out there in the world, billions. And the good thing is that there is such a small community on YouTube of resellers and content creators about it. That is kind of makes it kind of a family type of situation, right here. Like it's as small as a family type of situation, guys. You know.
Well, what kind of
You know,
family? There's
yeah, the
always
big time, big
finding
time.
nuts and
Yeah, that's a
falling off
weird, weird,
branches.
weird family, like a Brady Bunch. A Brady Bunch
I'm thinking
family
more
right
like
there.
the
Yeah.
Adams, but okay.
So Harry, how did you get in touch with that dummy behind you? How did you find them?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a flea market. That goes way back to the early '90s when some people in here, well, maybe two or three, either were on tricycles or not born yet. So I'm not sure how old this crowd is. You guys are younger than me. I'm like one of the older guys in here. So, but I had this one, and like I said, then I found another one, and somebody knew I had another one. So I had to send that one to them because I kept the original. No matter what, this guy stays with me.
But that's cool. That's actually those types of does it I mean I wanna call him he, but it's actually like does it I think it would be more appropriate or he. Does he scare you, Harry, when you all of a sudden at night go downstairs or like wherever he is and you think about it, does maybe he will come to life? Does he scare you?
He doesn't eat much, so let him walk around once in a blue moon. You let him do his thing.
Yeah, I hope he helps you with like at least listing stuff on eBay.
That's with this right here. And if I can do it, anybody can. I do it all from here. I don't put the white background. I don't tamper with things. I put it on a little ugly dually or stick it on a stained carpet and start taking pictures. And if it's something somebody wants, they're going to buy it. If it's something that there's already 1,000 listed, then you're in competition. So
That's true actually. So Harry, what do you do for your full-time job? If you wanna share with everyone, I'm pretty sure you did already before, but I'm not sure.
I'm a ukulele. Where'd I put it at? I'm a ukulele instructor. That's what I do full time. No, I'm actually maintenance at a hospital. So
Oh wow, interesting.
I'm the behind the scenes guy, and I've only got I'm on countdown. It's 36 weeks to go. So that's the way
To
I look at it.
retirement?
Oh yeah,
Wow,
I'm
that's
six.
nice.
I'll be 62 years old in a couple weeks. So I'm an old fart.
That countdown.
Hey Harry, you're not that
Countdown
old yet. You're
is
not
old.
that old.
65. I'm done unless I have to.
Put a fork in you.
Something really wild goes on, but it's time to put up the steel toe shoes that I've been on since I've got out of high school, and hopefully sell on eBay, or if I hit the lottery, buy a mountain house and Bon Voyage to everybody. I'll have the new channel, Chasing the Yeti.
Awesome.
Or chasing the drone.
Yeah.
Welcome,
But
Yeti.
it's actually pretty cool. I mean, everyone wishes they win a lottery, guys. I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat or in the world wishes.
I don't even play it, so it would have to be one of those wild moments because I'm the only one my tickets are given to me already ripped in half. So how you gonna win? I'm like that mush from that movie. I think it was one of them mob movies. Anyway, they used to give him his tickets ripped in half. So that's me.
Yeah, that's interesting. See, Jeremy is saying, Harry, early 90s, I was in boot camp in Orlando. You got a couple of years on me, but not that many. See,
I would have been early '80s if I had joined the military. So because I got out of high school in '81, and then went to work.
Wow, I was 3 years old. That's actually good to remember now, Harry. Thanks for letting me know how old I am. I was in '81. I was 3.
Great. Well,
See, that's kind of interesting, guys. How
you're
time
a little
flies.
guy.
Yeah, I'm also old right now, guys. Believe me. A lot of people who are in their 30s right now kind of look at me and say, "You're kind of old," even though I'm 46. I'm like, I'm not that old yet. Come on, I start crying right away. I'm like, I'm not old. I'm not old. But they're saying you are old. You're falling apart.
Nah, you got plenty. I'm on like the 20 to 30 year plan right now. You're still at the 40 to 50 year plan. So you're in
Oof,
good shape.
50 years?
I'm
No,
a
heck no.
millennial.
He's 46. He's praying for 25.
He'll be all right.
No, 46 is new 21. There you go.
That's right. That's right.
That's a
See?
new math,
60
right?
62, Harry, 62 is new 22.
No, 60s is the new 59s. That's the way.
59.
Right.
We got Laughing Picker in the house. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. We got finally Duncan. God, where was Duncan at? Duncan Virtual Reality in the house, guys, from Australia, from the great country of Australia, joining us. Duncan, we're always happy to see you, man. Duncan, by the way, always in the chats too. He always supports everyone. Duncan, we appreciate you, man, always. You know, everyone in our chat, guys, goes to a lot of lives and supports all the content creators. I have to give you guys A plus, and God bless you all, guys, for helping all the content creators out there who create great content. See, guys, that's very important to say. We got Lisa Duran in the house. Lisa, welcome from great state of Ohio again. We got a lot of Ohio presence today. And Todd is saying, how hard was Harry breathing in that mountain hike he showed?
Dude, that's something that I actually love. Go to upstate New York if you're in my area, and go to the Adirondacks, and it's just you can run all over the map. The hills, they're hills here. The real mountains are like Colorado and stuff, but it's fun. That's like that's going to be a part-time gig when I get done too. That's on the other channel. We won't. The over 60 plus channel is where I put my hiking videos now.
I don't know, Harry. I think Todd wants to go with you on a hike. He's tired. He is tired of sitting at the desk constantly with his hand. He wants to walk. He wants to show his legs. He wants to show his legs instead of his hands. He wants to hike.
Todd's big box truck. Todd. You watch his videos. He goes out, brings home a great big box, and it's loaded with all kinds of goodies. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Todd actually, once again, guys, as I said earlier, there are content creators out there, guys, as you know, that have been creating content for many years and kind of stuck at certain amount of subscribers, but it's not something bad, guys, as you know. As long as we enjoy creating content and we got a lot of support from our community, guys, that's all that matters, you know, for us. Like Harry said, small fish. Harry, we're kind of becoming a very small fish out there. That nobody is kind of sees the fish. We cannot be caught by any fisherman. Nobody wants to catch us.
There's got to be
Throw the small ones back.
The 1 in 2,000 subscribers. I'm happy to just get to 2,000. So I didn't think I'd get there. So not too bad in a couple. What have I been on, like 3 or 4 years now? So I've had a ball since the beginning. I got to start doing these lives again one of these days. But.
Yeah, you need to. We're gonna talk about it. Let me say, actually, Lisa, Duncan is asking, how's your kitties doing?
Yes, my little kitties. As long as there's still furniture to hide under, they're all right. So.
Duncan, my kitties are also doing great. They just want to eat.
Yes, you got poofs.
Sleep.
How's the baby?
Yeah, baby has grown to be very like wild animal right now, running around and my older cat who doesn't she doesn't like it too much, but she have to get used to it. She's older, so she tries to teach the younger kitten how to behave. So we'll see how's that gonna work out. We got let's see if I missed anyone, guys. I apologize if any comments I missed. That happens on this life, as you know. And Woody is saying I was 9 years old in 1981. See, Woody, it's actually kind of shows that the time flew by, man. I know it's kind of flies by. I'm very upset about it, but that's kind of life. Duncan saying, "Are you frozen again? Raise your pinky if you're not." No, Bubbles, Blinks, and Needful thinks there's not frozen. She is actually unfrozen. Wood is gonna
I'm
be
medium
53.
okay done.
Yeah, there you go. Todd is 69 is a new 69. Todd actually 69 actually is a good age. I can tell you one thing. It kind of refers to very good age. I think 69. Hopefully, when I'll be 69, I will kind of look at it my way and think like, wow, I'm 69. So I'm not gonna talk about any bad stuff today, guys. Sorry. This is my friend, guys, from Ukraine, Sergey Chorny or Sergey Chorny, guys. He is from Columbus, Ohio, guys. He's also representing Ohio, guys. We got a lot of Ohio representation. He used to live in Cleveland before. Serega, привет. Here I said hi to Sergey. He's my good friend from. He's not a reseller, guys. He's actually working a very serious job. So we cannot disclose what kind of job, but it's healthcare, like Harry actually, but different type of healthcare. So he's a specialist in healthcare, guys. So
Yeah, well,
Serega, welcome.
mobster insurance men are enforcers. So we can
No,
only
well,
imagine
he,
what kind of healthcare.
Serega, you
Keep
can
people
put in the
alive.
chat what kind of work do you do if you want to. I know he is in, most likely he's in Columbus right now. If you're not in Columbus, let us know in the chat. We will see where you are. We're gonna go to Google Maps. We got Hustle Q in the house. Q, welcome. What's up, everyone? Josh Gata saying I've been doing YouTube videos since 2007, 2008. Harry, when did you start? Harry, tell me first, what do you, how did you actually decide to start YouTube? Because I actually asked about it, the guests that we had, because I never actually know how everyone was trying to get into YouTube originally. Were you planning to start your channel based on reselling right away, or was it something else in the beginning?
That's a good question. I was messing around with Instagram doing food ratings just for my buddies around here, and so I thought, you know what? I started watching Tommy Bernard or somebody like that, and it was a couple of pickers, and God rest
Yeah.
the God, I'm thinking of it. I know him. And if Lisa was here, she would karate chop me. But her husband passed away, and that's the first two I used to watch. I used to go on their show once in a while, and then I thought, you know what, I could start making videos too, and slowly learned. And used to have to threaten my kids to edit it for me and stuff, and then from the phone, I figured it out with the little Apple movie maker, and started making my own. And they still stink to this day. So that's how I started doing it.
That's interesting. Yeah, so that was around also pandemic time, right? 2020 when you started.
It was before yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess, when did that start? I maybe it's been 5 years. Christ, time flies. I didn't mean that. Jesus, forgive me. But let's look up again. I don't want one of them drones shoot me through the house.
Yeah, Gary, you have to be
They're
careful.
close. They're up and down to Delaware. You never know. But no, all kidding aside, there was a couple of years we didn't have to wear the mask, and then everybody had to wear a mask to do lives and all that stuff, because you can catch it through the TV if you didn't realize it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was Man,
No, I wore them
remember.
damn things through the hospital, and I hated them. And I loved watching people. Most of the hospital would have it right here, and their nose hanging out.
There's a lady that still does that at my post office, and I just
that happens.
I went to Turks and Caicos, and there's a video, and I had it there. The next day, my wife goes, I want to test her. She's a school nurse, so she had the kids. So I bent over, and that was the other test. But
Wait, what kind of test was she giving you, Harry?
Yeah, she did the old. It was the old swap. You did that thing, and she didn't come out of the bathroom. I said, "What's wrong?" She says, "You're infected." And I said, "Oh, what are we going to do?" I said, "Well, we got to tell them." So I got in quarantine on a damn island and sat in the damn room, and they left, and I stayed another day. And I know I was still infected when I left, but they passed me, so I flew back and infected everybody on. That's how it happens. But It was like a cold. That's all. And it was, what was that? 2000, 2001. When was that? Whenever it was. But
Yeah,
oh,
2000.
it's not 2000 to 2020 or whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
March
remember that.
13th, 2020, Ohio
I
said.
didn't. It didn't do anything to me, but give me a cold. But I came back, and my wife immediately, as soon as we come in, she's swabbed me again, and I still had it for another week. So, and probably had it a few more times since, but I don't even pay attention to it anymore. And I know it affects people different ways, just like any other flu thing. But that's your own personal choice. It was just that whole thing was funky, just like these things
Like the
flying up
drones,
and down
like the
Delaware
drones.
River now.
a lot of stuff which is
I'm
kind
telling
of
you, they're getting ready to capture a few of us and do the experiments. They ain't gonna mess with me because I'm too old.
aliens are flying. Let's shoot them down
Yeah,
here.
they're gonna say, "Look, this guy's all full of arthritis and stuff. Just leave him alone. We got enough. We want the young people, so they're gonna go after you youngsters. So look out, they're coming for you."
Yeah, man. I always tell people like younger generation right now when I go to Goodwill Bins, they care less about all the stuff. They just always on the Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and they're like, especially like generation now that are in their early 20s or even before that, like 18, 19, 17. They're just like not even in this world right now mentally. Like they just some kind of like they have different opinions about things. So when you talk to them about certain things, it's just kind of funny how they talk about this, and they're just not in it. Like they just completely don't care about this crap.
Harry's
Got a
calling
timeout
timeout.
moment here. Timeout moment. Was that rum and coke in a pitcher?
Where?
Wow.
My tea.
Oh,
No,
right there. Yeah,
no, this is
actually,
a 4-cup Pyrex mug, complete
Wow.
with stash, chai spice, and a little bit of Bigelow vanilla.
Damn, I should have brought one of those out with a
This
couple
is
of
the best mug. It's the best mug. And if you break it, because you're neurodivergent and suddenly that wasn't there, even though it's been sitting on the ledge for 4 years, and break it, they're a quarter at garage sales.
yeah. See, Lisa got it going on. That's why she's blinks, bubbles, and
Got it going
needful
on. I got
things
stuff
like this
going.
mug. But we got Richard with a super chat. Richard, we appreciate you, man, as always.
Speaking of drinking.
Want to give back to my fellow resellers and content creators. Do what I can to support and help fellow resellers. So, Roman, this bot's for you. Thank you, Richard, from bottom of our heart, man, as always, and all of you guys who support us. We always say thank you to you guys, and it means a lot to us. And we're gonna continue with some kind of unprofessional, great job, hopefully, in the future.
That we can guarantee. Some kind of unprofessional
some
something.
kind of unprofessional
Thanks for
stuff.
coming.
Yeah, some kind of unprofessional stuff will be happening all the time. I'm even gonna get a microphone. I decided I'll get a microphone, guys, just so at least we're gonna look some kind of like, I guess, 10% professional. Even though microphone won't work, but at least it's gonna show up.
It's got to be a Ronco Mr. Microphone, circa 1979.
Yeah, it will be an older one, guys. The one that I found at the bins that doesn't work. That's broken. I'll put it up here, and as you're gonna see it, like Todd's hands. Like when you see Todd in his live and he shows hands, I'll put microphone on the table. It's just gonna lay on the table, guys. Another adventure with Woody, guys. Woody has a new channel. Another adventure with Woody. So there you go. Harry mentioned having another channel and made me think about this one. See, there you go, guys. A lot of content creators have a lot of channels, guys, out there. So, Harry, how many channels do you actually have? I think do you actually have 2 right now?
Yeah, I don't even pay. The other one's just, again, that's like the family channel. That's just for hiking and rating food. That's just me, and whoever wants to watch it, that's fine. But what's funny is I went up to, what is that, Cape Cod, and I did one video up there, and I got more views on that video in a couple days than I got on probably most of mine through the 4 years I've been on here, or however long it's been. So you never know when something's going to happen. It just happens. So
That is cool, actually. Yeah, that's why it's important, guys. Start as many YouTube channels as you can, guys. Maybe one of them will have a chance to go viral. So if you're not gonna have like a lot of subscribers on one, you can have like 10 channels. One of those 10 will have million subscribers. So don't be shy, guys. Guys, I'll put the link for Woody's adventure channel. See, adventure, another adventure with Woody in a chat. So give him a sub, guys. Don't be shy. Woody would appreciate it. Woody is a great guy. Barb and Woody are great people, guys. You know, they were guests on our live before. We got Fartsack Jack Mike in the house. Brother Stone and his dummy.
That's still, I'm gonna have one of my top. When I do lives, I've done top tens all the time. So I'm gonna have top 10 YouTube names. But Fort Sack Jack is still number one, man. He is got the name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
but the origin of it is what was surprising. Everybody thinks it's something nefarious, and then here it was that military connection.
Yeah.
It's funnier than hell. The first time I seen it, that bum crack is another good one. There's some good ones.
Yeah, bum crack picker, guys.
If the sports flips is still in here, Keith, he lives near me, about an hour away or so, but he had one that was Whalen Palin or something like that watches his show, and I was laughing at that one. So that's gonna make the list too. So far, there's 3 more to come.
Yeah,
That's
so
not
if you
much of a
wanna,
list.
guys, if you wanna be on Harry Humstone YouTube channel names list, please today after this live create some kind of weird channel name and start the channel, guys. So we're gonna have competition at
The
least.
ones that make you smile. That's all. They just make you smile. At
Yeah.
least me, anyway, because I'm silly.
So my friend Sergey Chorny is scientist. So there you go. He works at the hospital, guys, and he's actually a researcher and scientist. So he does a lot of research, and he's been doing it for many years, guys. So there you go. He answers the question what he does, and his wife also. They do the same thing. So there you go.
No,
Here's Josh saying hello. Lisa, you look wonderful. From Mike, Warsack Jack. See, there you go. You got a big compliment your way. That's a good thing.
Oh, but if y'all would have only seen me half an hour before the show.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually Mike. If you're still here, man, Lisa was here like 10 hours before we went live, and she didn't look the same. We had to kind of get her out of her state of emergency. So here you tell everyone. I know pretty much. I'm pretty sure you did tell it on your lives before, many years ago. Were you originally from Delaware, or you moved from somewhere else?
well, I've been in Delaware longer than my home state, but my home state is New Jersey. So that's where I'm from, is New Jersey. So, no, South Jersey. I'm a small town hick that were all dairy farmers around me. So that's some people think I had that kind of, well, it's a hick drawl. It's kind of like Southern drawl or whatever. So South Jersey. Yeah, I'm from the South. So there you go.
Here, actually,
89. That's many years. All my kids are born here, and I met my wife here, and all the good things that's happened for me in Delaware. So there you go.
There you go. It's a good state, guys. Harry, is Delaware? Tell us a little bit about Delaware. Is that a good state to live at?
What's Texas?
Reselling, yes. I live in Middletown, so there was nothing when it came down, and then all Philadelphia moved down, and they brought all their stuff with them. So it's all tons of neighborhoods and new neighborhoods in my way. So if you want video games and collectibles and stuff like that here, but I don't yard sale here. I go up north in North Wilmington and into Westchester, PA, and stuff like that. That's the older neighborhoods where everybody's my age and they're getting rid of all their kids' stuff, or they just cleaned out. Grandma moved in and they're bringing that stuff with them. I want antiques. I don't want to go through clothing. A lot of people say, why didn't you buy that? Why didn't you buy that game there? Why didn't you buy that this or that? I don't want that. I don't, and I miss things, and I miss some really good things. But I come home with what I'm satisfied with most of the time, so I'm not missing too much.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
This is the Delaware Valley. It's the Philadelphia area. So Philly's an hour. What is it? Hour and 10 minutes from here, an hour. Wilmington, it's only a half hour away. Right there, the airport's there. There's tons of. I have Maryland, 10 minutes that way. I have Jersey, a half hour, and then I have all Pennsylvania. So I got a pretty good area. And plus, Paul moved out, so that's more for me.
Well, he wasn't. I can tell you, Harry. He was like very big competition for you over there, man. I don't know. I watched the videos back in the day. Wherever you went, you saw Paul, man. You ran away from there.
No, I would say you
couldn't
couldn't miss. You would see somebody that's 7 foot tall. You say, "Well, I know that guy already."
Man, you see, that's called intimidation. Here, you should go with a full force and say, "Come on, buddy. This is my table. Whatever's on this table belongs to me. I'll buy it. This is
Actually,
your table over there."
I didn't see him. I was at me and my buddy down the street is Glass House Greg, and that's where I get. If you watch my channel, I get into houses before the clean out crew.
Yeah, I do. I watched those videos. Yeah,
everything free. So one time I said, "Let's go up to this estate sale up," and it was right over the border of Pennsylvania. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden I heard Harry, and I looked up, and I said, "Oh shit, it's a tree." No, it's Paul. So there you go. That's how I seen him for the first time. He came right up, friendly guy, and then I'd start running into him because he was invading my territory. So
yes,
that's actually that's those videos are actually gold. When you did those you still do house cleanouts, right? Sometimes
whenever we haven't had one for, it's been a little while. When we get them, I'm still selling stuff out of a couple of them. The stuff you get there is just unbelievable. They're going to take the guns, and they're going to take very few things, maybe jewelry sometimes, but we find a lot of jewelry, and I always give it to Glass House because that's part of the deal. He gets all the jewelry.
Speaking my language?
Everything else. No, but I mean, we found mason rings. We found lots of gold. We found gold in trash bags because the one house we picked at one time, at the end, we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you see a piece of jewelry. So we opened the trash bag, and there was some more in there. So started picking that.
Jewelry in the trash.
Yeah, Lisa, you're gonna have to do house cleanout.
If they see costume jewelry, and I get that cheap costume jewelry because I was watching a couple jewelry people, that's something I'd like to learn about that I don't know crap about, except that it's cheap. And you get it. Like I bought a whole table for $15, and there's a ton of it at every yard sale. But I'm in such a big damn hurry. I only grab a couple pieces that are signed and I take off because I want something else that I know.
I'm there with my arm.
Yeah, I know. And a lot of people have said, they said, "Why didn't you buy it all?" I've had big things, full brooches, and they're all signed when I was first going, and I just take a couple because they're $1 a piece. And I realized, whoa, I should have bought it all. So you never know. Here's Bum Crack Picker.
Yeah, there was Bum Crack Picker in the house, guys. Welcome. We appreciate you stopping by. We got Mike, the crazy card in the house. What's up, guys? Mike, welcome. We got Wolfman's Goodies Chad in the house, who actually went to check, take care of his mom as always on Saturdays. Chad, we always appreciate you and your wife, Melissa, for supporting us. And guys, you know, Chad does his lives on Sundays, every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Really?
Yeah, Wolfman's Goodies channel. So here, subscribe to the Wolfman's Goodies, man.
I always say clap for the Wolfman and he just, I don't know if he knows, but that's a old, the Guess Who, that's a song by them. And you would hear it on our station. Cleveland would probably play it too, because that's a big rock and roll town.
Yeah, Cleveland plays everything.
You think?
Halloween time's anytime you're going to hear it, clap for the Wolfman. So there you go.
Clap for the Wolfman, guys. There you go.
So clap for the Wolfman.
We got little Debbie in the house. Big supporter of yours, Harry, in the house.
Little Debbie.
Debbie is here. Debbie is welcome, Debbie. Appreciate you stopping by. We got Woody with $20 super chat. I can't be outdone on a super chat on behalf of another adventure. With Woody, appreciate what you do, Roman. Thanks, appreciate it very much, Woody and Barb, and I forgot the son's name again. Sorry, guys. He was on our live as a guest also, making an appearance, and I forgot the son's name. See, Woody, you can actually take super chat away now. That's it. I have to give you a refund because I forgot your son's name. So I'm gonna leave, and Lisa will continue, guys. I blame myself.
My turn to shine.
Yeah, there you go. We got
keep
Chad with
money.
a super chat. Great show, guys and girls. Chad, thanks. Melissa and Chad, appreciate you guys. And I know Chad, like I said, every Saturday he takes care of his mom living, and I think he does it every evening actually, when he takes care of his mom, which is great. Does a great job, great son. There you go, Chad. Lisa owns stock in an Aquanet, don't she? Do you own
No,
stock, Lisa?
Aussie Scrunch Spray.
So, Harry, what brings you happiness when you go sourcing anywhere in a state of doesn't matter which state, because you go sourcing at the different states. If you guys follow Harry Humstone channel, guys, Harry just goes into his car. He does amazing job on his videos. He puts a camera somewhere on the wheel or like on the window. He's like bang bang productions. We're going out there. We cannot find anything here. It's not bad. We're gonna find something else at a different place. So Harry is always like, one of those speakers that has got a lot of, ambition to go around different places like we all do. And he finds very cool stuff. So Harry, when you go during, of course, spring and summer, because right now the garage sale season, unfortunately, is over for your state also, most likely. What brings you happiness in terms of sourcing? Is it garage sales or is it clean outs, estate sales? Because you've been doing that kind of stuff for already, I think many years. I'm pretty sure you've done it already even before YouTube channel.
Garage sales by far. They're cheap, and I'm cheap, and I like cheap. So there you go. The three.
That's a good answer. That's like me, man. That's like
No,
me,
but
guys.
for filming, you got all you do is hang that your little phone, and hold it up here. Make sure you don't get the double chin angle. You hold it up high so you get it proper, and then you wear your. I bought a strap on, so I put that on. The only thing is it sticks way out there, so you got to be. It's kind of freaky going up a yard because people are going, "Are you filming me?" Once in a while they get upset, but not too much. So I just say,
Yeah, once in a while.
If they tell me they don't want to be filmed, I don't do it. So there you go. But that's what it is. So that's what I call it. If anybody's offended, I didn't mean to offend you with it. Or if somebody's got a dirty mind, I call it it's strapped on you. It's a camera. It's called the GoPro.
There's a strap on it, guys. Don't use a strap. It's strapped on you.
No, it's the 12-year-old boy in me right now.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everything you say anymore, it's kind of risky. So you got to kind of like the.
I'm sorry. I don't know. That just struck me funny.
Well, I knew it would get attention to everybody. They said, "What did he say?" So that's why.
Here's my strap on.
Here, Josh Bell, legendary.
By the way.
See, some people wear them on their head, but I'm not going to.
That's what this is, and it is awful.
Lisa, did you wear this on your head?
And there will be footage of me in a mirror like a dumbass with this thing on and the GoPro going, my hair's sticking out everywhere.
What GoPro do you have? Do you use?
I have a GoPro 9 or 10. I don't remember.
Wow, you guys upgraded already. I have like 8 or 7, but I don't use GoPro much. I use it sometimes. I like to use the phone more than GoPro for some reason. Even right now, actually, there is a better camera for streaming and making videos, actually, recording. I think the DJI made a very good camera right now. I saw the configuration and features for DJI camera that was released recently. It actually, I read like reviews that it is better than GoPro. Maybe it depends, of course, on different types of people, how they want to use record stuff. But DJI also is not bad. So if you guys want to have some competition, you can buy DJI and not
I just
GoPro.
got the GoPro, so I'll do another year of that. But since I wore the GoPro, there's no doubt in my mind that my views have gone up 10, probably about 10 more for video. So it's working. I'm going from 120 to 130 views. So
Yeah, that's
who knows what would happen if I shot up to the next level video. That camera there. Josh is asking a question about Brimfield. I've never been there. That's up in Connecticut or Massachusetts.
Oh my God, that's wow.
I flea markets and stuff are just that's where you kind of haggle over. I'm close to the already eBay price. I've never been there. I would go, but I don't know how good. That's what I'm cheap. Like I said, I love yard sales. I want to go to that moving sale. I want to go to a estate sale that the family's putting on, not the company, because they want to move stuff. I always ask on an estate sale, I say, is this by a company or, you text them, is this company or family? They say family, I'm first in line. I'm right at that thing, or they're not letting me in.
Camped out at 4 a.m. in the snow.
Yeah, I'm in. So
yeah,
that's really.
I'm going to take a quick 2 and 2 because I'm talking a lot. It makes me parched.
Harry, you have to get 6-pack. I was surprised that you didn't start drinking like a 12-pack already.
Well, I like my water, and I drank this stuff. It's called Delaware water. It comes in a brown bottle. What's surprising about it? It looks almost like a beer bottle. So I'll be right back.
All right, man. Take your time. Bring us 24-pack for everyone on the chat, guys.
Well, we've been on for 50 minutes. I deserve a break. I'm old. I need my.
All right, guys, I'm leaving too. Bye, everyone. Lisa, you can take over. I'm going to go get 24-pack of beer for everyone.
Well, it might be for everyone, not you.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink beer, guys. I don't actually like beer anyway, so I drink usually something more with a higher percentage, even though I haven't done it since Thanksgiving, which is kind of not that long ago, guys, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We got Travis in the house.
Old man.
Bartermania in the house. Travis, thanks for stopping by, man. Richard was saying had a chance to get some real jewelry, just didn't work out. Well,
many a time I've missed out.
I know, Richard. Wolfman only needs 30 hours view time to be monetized. If we could help him out, I'm sure he'd appreciate it before the end of the year. Yeah, actually, guys, I put Wolfman's Goodies chat's link in the chat for the YouTube channel, and he's gonna do live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So help him out, guys. He just needs
30 hours like that.
He puts out videos every day almost, I think. What sold videos. So Chad actually is very consistent. Puts out Ethan, there you go. Woody, sorry, and Barb, Ethan. See, I always for some reason forget certain things, guys. I apologize. Harry, welcome back, Harry. We missed you, man. It's been already an hour since you left.
That's the fastest beer grab I've seen.
If you watch my channel when I used to do it, I always did the 2 and 2s, and at least every 40 minutes or so, you'd need a 2 and 2. So.
But that's good, Harry. We're not getting younger, man. We need some kind of liquor to stay afloat instead of other stuff. So that's very important. So, Harry, was there any in the past from your experience going to garage sales for many years? Were there any situations that were kind of uncomfortable for people at the garage sale that you've seen while recording? Did you get any type of reaction that you didn't want to film about you recording videos at the garage sale? Was there any?
Once.
Oh, just once?
I had my phone at the time because I used to go, like this, and a woman seen me, and she said, "You filming?" I said, I didn't. I mean, it was a punch to the side of the head. She scared me. So I said, "No, I'm taking pictures." She says, "You better not be filming." She says, "I don't want to be on camera." I said, "No, I was just going to take a picture. Just taking a picture." That's the only time. So, like I said, now that I have the GoPro, which I call the strap on, but the GoPro, there's a couple, and I'm going to run into it again. And there's just that's just the way it is. I mean, some people are really private, and I understand that. And I'm just, if they ask, I'll either leave or I'll just say I'm not filming, and I won't. So, but I've only had one time where
Yeah,
somebody said something.
that's actually you know, Harry, from experience watching content creator videos in the past. You know, the videos we talked with you about, and you guys in the chat can relate to that, which is actually true. It's actually truthful. Maybe not to the extent that it is right now, but in my opinion, any videos that create any sort of drama around different content brings a lot of views. People like to watch this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, they probably do.
And videos that don't specifically do that usually, most likely, will not get as many views as those with drama or some kind of weird stuff happening, which is not just for reselling. I think it's for different categories. So yeah, that's why sometimes you think about it and you kind of think, do I need to create a video with drama or some kind of weird stuff happening? Will that bring views? Most likely it won't bring views, guys. You never know, or it may. So Caesar, it's kind of a gamble like playing a lottery, and you can actually have a video which may go viral right away. And me and Harry decided we're not gonna do those, guys, for now. Until maybe in 10 years we'll do one. Silver Hair Stacker Todd is saying Harry will be the first in line at my estate sale. He will walk out with silver.
No,
I don't know. I don't know, Todd.
now, shoot, I forgot what I was going to say, but now all the yards I enjoy going. I had my father. This is a true story. And one of the funky things that happened is I jumped out of the car and forgot to put the damn thing in park, and it started rolling on me. I had to jump back in, and he laughed at me at the time. God rest his soul, he's gone now, but he went with me that morning. So I did leave it without putting it in park one time, still on drive. So I called it at the time. Nowadays, I might not be able to, but then I got back in and secured it. So there you go.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good story. You always tell when Harry does his lives, guys. Harry tells a lot of interesting scenarios, interesting situations, stories, interesting finds. If you guys seen his YouTube videos, he finds. We're gonna talk about it, of course. But let me thank Richard once again at Drop Flips for being very generous to us today, as always. Richard actually is a very generous guy, and you guys know that he supports a lot of content creators, goes to a lot of meetups. So Richard, once again, thank you. He says, cannot let beat me on a super chat. Cannot let someone beat me on super chat. Sales have been great for me, which is
We
great.
love competition.
Hopefully your sales guys in the chat and everyone in the community going great. Now, Roman, you can buy me the vodka. Grey Goose is the best. No, it's not, Richard. Grey Goose is not the best anymore. Unfortunately, Grey Goose lost its place and went down the toilet. So if you want a good vodka, Richard, Stoli Elite, I'll put in the chat for you. So,
We're gonna pimp out
so you
Stoli.
can buy it for New Year. There you go. Not Stolichная. There is Stolichная. Stolichная is not a good one. Stoli Elite is much better. Try it, Richard. Put it in the freezer, freeze it up for like a day, and next day get some pickles, open the can or jar with pickles, and have a shot of Stoli Elite. It's gonna be much better. Well, for me personally, it is. But maybe you like Grey Goose. I don't know. Harry, what college did you go to in the great state of New Jersey or Delaware?
Or Pennsylvania.
Zero. I'm a tradesman, so no college for me.
That's actually, I think that those people are actually the best. That
What
don't
was your
go into
trade?
any colleges.
I'm a machinist, and then I went back and became what I'm called a multi-craft at the hospital I work at. So that's kind of a millwright, but I do the med gas. If you see it on the walls, I fix that. Uh, Everything's behind the scenes, and I also fix what is the tube system. You see at the bank, well, there's a huge one that goes all around that hospital, and I hate it. That's the one I get called in for. So when I'm on call, I just sit on the couch and wait for a call.
Just like doctors.
Yeah, it sucks. Nah, they're serious crap. But if my stuff goes down, they can't do anything. They're dead in the water. So
They might not be the dead
to
one.
another hospital. So
Wow, that's interesting. But yeah, that's actually, I respect that, Harry. A lot of people that have great knowledge never graduated from any colleges, guys, or universities, as you know. A lot of them are self taught. A lot of them got experience from different types of jobs and learned the life that way, like I did. That's what I'm doing all the time. It's like never ending learning experience from different things that I'm doing at the same time, all together. So that's how you learn. Nowadays, of course, you can go on YouTube, find out anything you want and learn from it right away. Before you had to read the book,
yeah,
which was much more complicated.
YouTube University. There it is, right there.
YouTube University, guys. By the way, Duncan is saying I got to go run in the hot weather and post myself. Duncan, appreciate you as always. If you already left for supporting us, Duncan goes a lot to a lot of lives also, as many of you guys. And
Well, it's the hot of their
Mary,
summer down there.
yeah, have a good Christmas. Appreciate it. Very much, Duncan. Yeah, even though I don't celebrate Christmas that much, I celebrate New Year's. But still, thank you. I will do something on Christmas. I don't know
How
what
has
I'm
been
gonna do.
Hanukkah?
Yeah, Hanukkah is actually I will a little celebrate, which actually is happening already starting this weekend, which
Yes.
actually already started.
Yeah, I was going to
So
mention that. I'm like,
yeah,
it's
so
12 days of that, right?
yeah,
I think I'm going to start that myself.
yeah,
12
yeah,
days. I wonder if I can get off those 12 days of work. So
yeah.
I
We're
think
gonna have to take a
jump
break,
on that.
guys.
days.
Everyone take a break until end of the year, guys. There are too many holidays. You cannot go constantly thinking about reselling, guys, when there are holidays around. Just take a break. I know it's difficult as being a reseller and sourcing constantly, but take a break. Save your health, guys. Believe me, it's important. I don't listen to any of that. That's why I'm always struggling with my health because I do so many things at the same time that my body stopped working already and said, go, rest a little bit. So, Harry, how's your travels around? Like when I actually enjoyed your house cleanouts videos as you do. Those are very interesting where you go and find a lot of hoarders houses, which are actually are very interesting types of houses. I've seen, I think it was maybe a couple of years ago when you did the hoarder clean out house. That was crazy that you guys went in there and found a lot of stuff. Harry found some very interesting stuff. I remember that video. And do you actually try to keep all that stuff at home, or you have like some kind of like a storage unit where you take that stuff, or you just try to not get a lot of stuff to list and sell?
I got a 2-car garage in the basement. If it's 3 car loads, I'm bringing it back. You leave it in the garage because you don't know what critters you're going to bring back. But
Oh yeah,
No.
that's right.
I've been in some I went into one by myself because Glass House went in the first day and he says, "Look, there's a ton of stuff in this place. The guy knows you're coming down. Go to his house. He's the neighbor, and he'll let you in." I went in, and that's when the The paint from the ceilings, the chips, they're just hanging all over the house. It was freaky. And there was all kinds of cages in there because they hoarded animals. And I was climbing over them and stuff. And it was 3 levels. I got lost for a minute. I couldn't figure out how to get to the damn stairs. So I go up to the 3rd story. And this is true, the 3rd floor. And in the bedroom, there's a big hole in the ceiling. That's where stuff was coming through. But on that damn bed was a goddamn Annabelle doll, the real one, the Raggedy Ann. So I said, I'm going down. I didn't hang around in that room too long. That kind of, because I just watched that movie not too long ago, and it kind of freaked me out. I said, that damn Annabelle, because he brought home all these dead something dolls. And there was like little Freddy, and there was little Michael Myers and all that crap. So, and they were real good because they're in the box. And I forget what the hell they're called, but they're after all the monsters, you know. So I went up there to find some of them. But once I seen that damn thing, I said, I'm leaving. I went down and did the other floors. But that place was terrible. That's the only place I wore a mask in, only twice. And that was the hoarder houses. They're always full of mice. It's freaky stuff.
Bed bugs.
I picked out so much good stuff. It was just a great pick. And it's a lot of fun because you don't know they'll run from you. So they're not cornered. They're not going to whack you. They're not coming after you. So the mouse knows you're in there. They're taking off.
Oh yeah, they're springing all over.
Away, running away.
Chocolate chips all over the damn place. That's all. So.
Mice will pack its bags and leave right away from.
They're tearing off. You can, if you sat there for probably still for about 15 minutes or a half hour, you'd hear them. There's no way you can't because the places are infested with them. There's no doubt about it.
What it's actually here this is actually one of the issues, and another bigger issue is cockroaches. That kind of stuff do not bring home, guys. If you're gonna bring something with cockroach eggs, it's over.
Never have. You'll see the silverfish because they eat paper, but you will not see the silverfish. They're the ones that eat paper. But I've never seen cockroaches around, and they're more like where I don't know where the hell they're at, but I've never brought any home that I know of yet. So.
Man.
No bed bugs. I haven't seen any.
Y'all are giving me the iggies. Ugh.
But mice, I'll tell you the truth. This is the truth. I had a bunch of glass in one of the clean outs one time. So I go in the drawers to see if to get the clothes out to wrap the glass because there's no bubble wrap or nothing. So, and there's something pink in there. I said, what the hell is that? And I get ready to touch it, and they're baby mice. They wiggle.
Oh, man.
Let me close that one.
Yeah, that's actually disgusting, guys. But we as resellers and the pickers know that that kind of stuff happens all the time. I run into it even at the bins constantly. Last week, actually, at the bins, there were centipedes running inside the bin, and some women were screaming after they saw centipedes just running and closing. That was a little bit disgusting, guys. But
when you see those, though, you know why you see those? Because they eat the silverfish. That's the truth. They feast on silverfish, so they're good. So bring home both. Make sure you bring more centipedes home than silverfish, so they got something to snack on, and they're going to die. So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, centipedes are actually positive type of, even though they're kind of disgusting, guys.
They're a good bug.
They actually eat those all other insects that are bad. So
the reselling critter talk we get.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I forgot to say hello to Justin. Justin, I'm sleeping in the house, guys. Justin, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you very much. And Marie was saying, did Roman just say vodka and pickles? Yes, Marie, if you ever travel to Cleveland and stop by at my place, we can have some vodka and some Russian food, some pickles, which is actually good with vodka. If you guys know what it is, it's Harry, why you eat pickles with vodka. Do you know why it is?
What's that now?
Do you know why it's traditional like to like chase? If you're drinking vodka, you chase it with pickles.
No, I didn't.
Because pickles are like there are different types of pickles, of course, sweet, and there is like sour pickles. So when you drink alcohol, any type of alcohol, it's good to chase it with something sour. So it's gonna basically kind of numb down the effect of alcohol inside your blood. So it basically kind of it's like a chemical reaction.
It's a
So
good.
you drink vodka and then you have to have something with salt, like something salty to chase it with. Or some people do it wrong. They chase vodka with some kind of sweet drink like Coca-Cola or
Yeah.
like Sprite, which has a lot of sugar. So you don't want to do that, guys. When you drink any alcohol, do not chase it with more sugar
I
because there is
thought
already
they did it
sugar
to
in
a
there.
lemon after they did a shot of vodka.
The best, of course, you have to see it, guys. Hopefully, if I'm gonna do a video soon on my channel, guys, I'll show you if I'm gonna go to a party and I will show you how to drink vodka properly without chasing it with any sugary drinks. Because
Be sure to get the EMS footage and put on it.
if you chasing it with sugary drinks, guys, you're gonna become so drunk, you're gonna forget where you are. Because sugar against sugar doesn't work right. So you have to chase it with something salty or some kind of meat. Like you have to like not chase it, but eat before and eat after. So that's important. Otherwise, you're gonna get too drunk. So don't do that. So we kind of like skipped over the reselling topics here again. We talked about drones in New Jersey. We talked about some kind of weird critters and stuff like that. So, what's your best knowledge, Harry, for vintage stuff and glass? Yes, as you know, Harry has weakness for glass, and he's very good actually at finding different types of glass pieces around, not just at garage sales, but wherever he goes. And you guys seen it in his videos. He actually knows about glass and learns about glass too, which I actually don't much because I kind of one of the categories that I kind of getting into a little bit, but not my favorite stuff like clothing. So, but I still get it sometimes. But Harry knows about it. So Harry,
Harry,
what
is that
was
your favorite glass? Is that your favorite
no?
to
I don't
sell?
think it's his favorite.
Mm, anything that sells. I'll tell you. Yeah, if you go after glass, fairy lamps are probably the best thing to go after. Old bottles, any old bottles like milk bottles that have anything to do with World War II on them are huge. Mason jars like the 1858s, but there's commons and then there's real good ones. It's like anything else, but fairy lamps are hot if you get to the art glass. Uh, anything that glows, they want that glow.
No.
You know, the custard and the
Vaseline.
uranium and the Vaseline. Yeah. Now, as far as these glass insulators, if you got good ones, they'll sell quick. It's just like anything else. There's lots of commons in those because they made thousands because this country was covered by railroads. And if you go out west or you go up in the mountains or small old towns, they're still on the poles. They're still all over the place. So
I remember as a kid looking at all the the sun reflecting on those when we go on road trips to my grandma's in West Virginia. And I always, every year, looked for the beautiful colors. And then I wondered if people were climbing up there and taking them because I've noticed some of them started disappearing.
Well, I've seen them where they take long things and they bust them off and then they try to catch them with nets on the way down. There's all kinds of freaky videos on the insulator people out there trying to find them and stuff.
Oh, I believe it.
Swung glass, whatever you want. The big ones, the flat, the big long ones that are Viking and made by Viking, stuff like that. I just sold a bunch the other day to a woman on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I like to sell some of the stuff that I don't want to ship. That's my backup. Because Macari kicked me off right away for putting an oil can on there. And
Oh wow!
Why? Why? For an oil can. But I have eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and then I do my spring yard sale and damn near winter yard sale. So that's where I sell. Plus, if you do it long enough, you get, and if you get a good reputation that I think I have, people they know, and they'll say, do you have this? Or you'll start getting text, hey, I knew somebody that knows you. Do you have this? And that's the way I unload some stuff too. So, but
That's actually true. I know some resellers here locally that do that kind of stuff with Facebook Marketplace. If they don't want to ship something like glass pieces or art or like furniture is understandable, they just do it Facebook Marketplace only type of sales.
some people load their whole 2 pages worth, but one of my advantages is all my bubble wrap's free because I work at a hospital and it's a big son of a gun. So you'll see me every day going out with trash bags full of bubble wrap and boxes. I got everything I want. I get. What I've been selling lately and shipping out them damn old movie cameras, the old ones. Bell and Hal's been doing good for me, and one of these suckers is like sending out a tombstone. It's like 65 pounds, but I know how to ship them because I got styrofoam, I get foam, I get heavy duty boxes, and lots of good bubble wrap. So I haven't had a problem with it yet, so that's good.
That's important. Yeah, that's actually, that counts with experience. As you all guys know in the chat, everyone's been doing it for so many years already that all types of different products that we ship on daily occasions, you learn from shipping one item, which is very complicated to ship, and go to another one, and you get used to it. You know what type of shipping materials you're gonna need. That comes from the content, videos, and just knowledge all the time. So that's great that, like I said, like I always say, great that content creators make those types of videos for everyone so people can watch and see how it's done. We got
if you ever get a chance and you could watch a UPS truckload or a FedEx, then you're going to understand a lot about shipping because they don't give a crap about your package.
Oh yeah, I don't.
They're playing football with it. So if you're selling
I worked at the post office for holidays. You're not kidding.
If you're selling things that aren't going to break, don't worry about it. But if you think you're going to get away with just wrapping some glass with some paper and a few cotton balls, your ass is grass, man. They're throwing it, man. And now
your ass is out.
A little package underneath all the big ones, and it'll just smash down.
They love to do that, actually. They like to play different types of sports with the packages, basketball, baseball.
They're on the move.
That's how they practice, guys. Whenever they hire employees, the first lesson they have to learn is how to play sports using someone's boxes with like packages. Baseball with a bat, football by kicking it. So see, you learn, guys. Let me say hello to Biscuit Butt, my good friend Archie from Vegas. Yes, Archie,
thanks
for stopping by, man. We miss you a lot. I know you're a busy man. I know, Archie. I know that you got 20 different YouTube channels. You got a lot of stuff going on, man. So we're going to give you a break. I know it's tough, man, in this world to make money on 20 YouTube channels. I know. And Marie is saying, I'm always up for vodka, which is good. Me too, Marie, so we can be friends. Roman, it's a vinegar in the pickles. Richard, actually, vinegar is, I know there's vinegar, which is actually also good for you. If you get a hangover in the morning, you can drink the juice from the pickles. That's going to stop the headache if you're going to have one. See, another life hack to learn. We got Ruler Squirrel in the house, Kristen. Kristen, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by very much. Todd is saying Harry ships cadavers safely.
How much damage can you do to them? Really?
I have picked up a human skeleton, and that's no crap. That's video.
Oh man.
13. No, you know what them things are? They're worth a lot of money. This was
Oh yeah, the good medical articulated.
oh,
back
this
in the
one
day.
this was from probably the late 1800s, and you can see how they put the rib cage together and stuff. And when I gave it to my neighbor, it went to Glass House. He has it hidden in his house, or he sold it to pay for half a year or thing. It's worth like 15 grand. And I didn't realize at the time. My wife goes, I thought she'd never let me bring that in the house. And if I knew what I knew now, it'd be standing right back there.
Oh man, that's crazy, Harry. I know that it's kind of one of those weird things.
That I'm telling you right now, that is my crowned achievement, is finding that. The dude was using it as a Halloween prop.
No.
His kids got old enough to realize it was real, so they started freaking out. So he said for free. So I talked to him, and he says it's real. And we went down and picked it up, and it was. It either was. He said it was from his neighbor that was a doctor or something, but we think it was an Oddfellows, because they made the casket that came in. And all the Oddfellow lodges had real skeletons in them. So that's where he thinks it's actually from. And it is like a woman that was like 5'2". So that was one of the freakiest things. I've found a lot of cool stuff over the years, but that by far is the most controversial cool in my book.
That is crazy, Harry. That is gonna be up there for the most interesting finds in YouTube history, guys.
Yeah,
YouTube history.
You see us bringing it in the house, and my kid video. It's a horrible video, but it's real, and you'll see when we open it up, and you can see it's in there. The only thing is the jaws wasn't strapped, and that's it. They're really put together. It's a really cool thing. That stuff doesn't freak me out. When you're
this is creepy crawly time with Harry.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Lisa, is that people who actually work in the medical field, God bless them, all the doctors, surgeons, nurses, they don't care much.
There's a channel that's oddities.
No, not like I spent how long cutting up cadavers, right?
Yeah, sorry, but there's an oddity channel that he does his lives like a thing, and he has an auction on his channel, and I forget what it is, but Glass House watches it, and they'll show them sell. You can sell skulls and stuff like that, but you gotta, as long as it's not a Native American, or something new. But they sell that freaky stuff on there, and that stuff goes for big bucks.
Man, it creeps me out. What kind of person's buying that?
And Richard just chimed in. He said, Harry, you cannot sell a real skeleton on eBay.
But you can, if you Google that, you can sell a skeleton. You have to, it's got to be whatever, but I know you can. If you Google it and read through it, but you can sell them, actually. So, but if you're digging up an old Indian burial ground or Native American, whatever you want to say, no, you cannot. So you're not even allowed arrowheads or anything like that.
That's crazy. I mean, now with so many different rules here around the
eBay. eBay, I put keys on there. First of all, railroad stuff. So I put a lock and I put railroad. This is a few months ago, and they kicked it off. You can't sell it. Why? So I put on keys yesterday. Railroad yard keys. They knocked it off overnight. And I called them this morning. I have no clue. And they said, well, we're investigating because something about terrorism, and you say railroad, they think you're going to do something to the railroad tracks or something. So they kick it off. It's just like BB guns. When I first started eBay, you could sell BB guns all day long. Now, 8 or 9 states you can't. You have to do this and that. I don't even want to list one on there anymore. If I find the real one, I'll find a way to sell it, but it won't be on eBay.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I sold a bunch of the ones with the CO2 cartridge guns.
Yeah. I think you can still sell the paintball ones and stuff, but When it
Oh
comes
no,
to
these look like
BB
real
guns,
guns.
yeah, BB guns is different. So
I was upset
part
that
it
they
out.
were real guns.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Justin was
Always
saying
part it
something.
out. The good old part it out. He's right.
Yeah, guys. So, guys, if you see skeletons anywhere while you're sourcing,
Part them out.
Call me, I'll come get it.
do not pick them up, guys, unless it's real.
Oh,
Then I'll tell
Yeah,
you what
man.
though, if you find the vintage Halloween stuff, now you've hit a gold mine because Halloween is on fire. And Christmas is starting to get that way too. I picked up a one of those Christmas gleam, whatever that was, the silver tree from like 1960, even before
aluminum
I was born.
Christmas
You know, it's
tree.
old. Yeah, it's in the box. It's the 58 branch one, and the damn thing just sold for what it sold for $400. So I didn't put mine on yet because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But I'm going to sell it, but it might wait till next year because it's starting to get late and it's getting close to Christmas, and somebody's going to want it right now if you sell
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Actually, that's true. Here, that's actually goes to show like what Todd is actually joking around with the tibia. Your tibia. That's, that's actually it's kind of funny at the same
And
time. You never know, Todd. Like you would go to some people's estate sale or someone's garage sale and ask like jokingly if they have like human bones, and they'll say yes.
You're not going to. That's. I'll never find another one of those again. That's just not going to happen. That's just like I went to an estate sale and I looked in the garage and I seen something and it was a pumpkin, and this is the first day of it, and they'd make those what's those little red ceramic pots called? What's that? Terracotta. So I thought that was a terracotta jack-o'-lantern, and I walked up and I could see the crazing on it. And I said, "Oh, this is old." And I looked at the bottom. It's McCoy. They missed it. So I said, "How much is this?" I knew it was already the holy grail of their cookie jars. And they said $10. I said, out the door went, and though my neighbor claimed it, so he got it for nothing because, well, the $10 because he's the Halloween collector, so he gets that stuff.
Guys, you see, now we have discovered a new thing about garage sales questions or estate sales. Now, instead of asking at every sale if anyone has vinyl records or video games or electronics, you can ask
I'll be right back.
human remains. Go like, excuse me, sir or ma'am, do you have any human remains available for sale? That will be kind of an interesting interaction for a garage sale video.
Oh, now you just gave people content
Yes,
idea.
you see, that's gonna create completely new type of category for garage sale. Like if you go to a garage sale, instead of asking for that other stuff, just right away ask, do you have any human remains or human bones? And see how that's gonna go for you.
I triple dog dare you, Roman. I do. You go to one of your and ask that just as straight faced as you can when they
If
go.
you're gonna be
"I'm
straight
sitting here
faced about it,
I dare you, any of you, when they go, oh, so is there anything special that you're looking for? And be like, human remains, you got any? I'm not kidding. Do it, somebody.
no, it's nobody gonna. I mean, it's gonna be someone, of course, out there who may ask something, but not on a video. I don't think anyone will try to create a video with it because it's gonna be someone who has a lot of ambition to try to do that. It's probably gonna be thrown out of a garage sale with police.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's police before you get to the end of the drive.
Yeah, I think that's gonna even though you never know, maybe people will react to Lisa like it's normal, like, oh, we do have some bones available for sale. Anyway, guys, that's too disgusting. We got ABC Matt
Oh, that's
in
too
the
disgusting.
house with a $4.99 super chat. Matt, appreciate you, man, very much. Hope all is well. Hopefully you're doing good, my friend. Matt has been putting out a lot of very good videos from estate sales guys in Oregon. So check them out as always. We got happy picker Lori is here. Lori, welcome. And Kyle also recovering right now from surgery. Hopefully, Kyle, if you're listening, you're doing better, my friend. And guys, thanks for always for stopping by and supporting us. Mike, the crazy car saying I have a human skull. I named him Fred. Fred's the head. Paid $50. Old medical display. See, there you go.
I'm telling you, even if they're good medical, they're fake ones. When I at the hospital, there's the dental. We have a dental part, and they have them all sitting in the windowsills. And I went through there not too long ago, and they're all gone. I said, "What'd you do with all those?" And they wouldn't tell me because I wanted the damn things. I don't want them thrown out. Even the models, if they're good ones, they're big bucks, and you could sell those. Hey, it's plastic, you know. So,
Mike, the crazy car. So in the future, man, if someone comes to your garage sale and asks you if you have some kind of skull for sale, you're gonna have to say, "I have Fred. Fred the head for $100."
no.
Don't be cheap now.
A skull will sell for about $5,000, so they're expensive.
Yeah, Matt is saying it has been up and down, but staying busy. Yeah, how's your sales lately, Harry? Before a great Christmas holiday coming up in 2 weeks, how were yours? How was everyone's sales, by the way, in the chat lately? How you guys doing with holiday sales?
Mine actually are a little better than normal, though. I haven't sold anything tonight yet, but haven't heard the ching. But now they've picked up. So I can't compare mine to other people's because I don't have that many listings. Like
How many do you have?
About 470.
That's like good amount. I mean, your listings here, I'm pretty sure. What is your like barrier of like price when you list? It has to be over a certain amount, or you're not gonna list below a certain amount. It has to be like
Well, put it this way. I just put one of those, remember them little baseball helmets you'd get at a game when you was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
I just put one of those on for 12 something because I paid $1. But usually I like the 25-hour rule. So if I got a ton of things like that, you know, I'll put on hats and stuff for 15 a piece. I don't have, if I paid $1 for it, but I'm not going to pay 10 for something to put it on for 15. What am I going to make? Nothing.
yeah,
So
that is true.
I won't even bother with it. But usually I like to make 25 or more. So that's
actually a good beer. Yeah, a lot of resellers, especially. So when you go to the sales, Harry, also you're looking for something that will probably you can list for around $25 or more, right? You know.
absolutely. There's so much good stuff out there that you look for, and you could talk all night about it. Everybody's got their own preference, what they like picking up. I like picking up. I get thrilled when I see groups of things, especially. I'll give my big secret. Facebook Marketplaces, that's where I got that skeleton. But that's the best place to find things. So for me, it is. I've bought so much large quantities of like lanterns. A lot of these lanterns has come from it. I bought a whole insulator collection from Facebook Marketplace. I bought oh God, there's so much, a lot of glass. The fairy lamps, there was the picture was $5 a piece, and I'm jumping all over the place because I know what they are. So I said, I want these, and she says, okay, come over. And there was like 20 of them, and these are Highland. I still have the snowman up there. That if you put the light on, he's the custard glass, Fenton. Everything was Fenton. They were 2 and 3 piece fairy lamps. They're like $50 and up.
$5 each.
$5 each.
Oh my God!
I've found so much nutty crap on that. It's great. I drove all right
word.
Where I'm at. I've driven 2 hours away for Coleman Lanterns. Guy, He opened the door. He had $40 a piece for Coleman lanterns. So, but he had all the top-notch ones, the red ones, the 200s, and then the nickel plate ones. He opened up the door of his storage unit, and it's all Coleman, everything. So I said, I want that. I filled my whole car up. So it was a good day.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are still back here. So there you go.
That's actually, do you actually have a lot of stuff that you have not listed yet, or you list?
Oh God. If you could just see this room, from tube radios, fans, I buy a lot of those. Those are hot. Knives, pen knives are hot. Duck decoys. I'm in a big duck decoy area because this is the Chesapeake watershed. So you have the Haverty Grace in Jersey and Delaware and all that. You can look at it. I mean, if I could take this thing and just go around the room, Matchbox. I got a lot of Redline Hot Wheels from years ago. I don't find those anymore. That was a great thing. Typewriters, I bought the hell out of those.
Yeah, typewriters. I'm familiar from your videos. Yes,
I learned from Pix. I learned about teacups and saucers, though they're not selling. Pretty much they're dead. Some people may disagree, unless Shelley's a good cup to look for. That seems like that's holding its value, but my other ones aren't moving. And I got some high end crap, and most of it is either free from Pix or a couple dollars here and there. This room's just full of crap.
Yeah, you got like a collectible museum here over there. With the dummy. Dummy is a guardian, like dummy guards, all that stuff.
Oh, that guy, he's even probably worth $20-$30. If he had his little hat and eyeglass, he'd be worth more. But
that was actually pretty cool. When I see him all the time, he reminds me of that movie called Dead Silence. And I know, Harry, you like horror movies too, most likely, because I like horror movies. And every time I see that dummy behind you, it reminds me of that movie Dead Silence, from with all those dummies there in that movie, which was kind of not a really scary movie. It was kind of creepy, but I mean, it's kind of always reminds me of those types of horror movies. Like another one will be I remember, Puppet Master, which also has those types of dummies in there and stuff like that.
So they were little guys, though. They were vicious too.
Yeah, actually, that was back in the day, guys. Those types of movies, even right now, when I watch them, they don't not even scary at all. But before, in like 90s, they were kind of creepy, but not anymore. Richard is saying, I like to buy items at 10% for what I can sell for. That's a good strategy, right there, Richard. That's a good strategy. Todd is saying 13K short, Lisa, not much time left. And Lori, actually, we got Anthony in the house, Dragon Master Finds. Anthony, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Hola, folks. Lori is saying, Kyle says to tell you that he apologized early for the Chiefs beating the Browns tomorrow. Well, you know, if we're going to talk about football, Kyle.
Oh, if we're going to talk about football, I'm going to go have a smoke.
Well, the thing about it is tomorrow, Browns are actually don't need to win, because otherwise they're going to mess it up again and get like very, like, not a good pick again in the next year's draft. So they need to lose anyway. So they will try to lose anyway. It doesn't matter how. Even if they're going to start winning tomorrow, they'll find a way to lose. So I'm not even like paying attention this year. It's going to be a lot of people homecoming tomorrow, Kyle. It's going to be Travis Kelce homecoming to Cleveland, because he actually went to Cleveland Heights High School here in Cleveland, graduated. It's going to be Kareem Hunt homecoming tomorrow, who played here last year and year before. So a lot of familiarity tomorrow, but they don't need to win. So, and you know, Kyle, I can tell you one thing: Chiefs, if not for the refs, right, Harry? I know Harry is a big football fan. Do you like football, Harry? Actually, do you cheer for any Eagles?
I used to jump all over. Yeah, I'm a Philly sucker from all the way around. There's only one worse city than Philadelphia when it comes to losing and breaking your heart. I think You live in a room in Cleveland.
Man, I know that's I feel bad, and I always don't talk about it on live.
I'm
Especially
61, and I can count the championships in my life in Philadelphia, and it's probably about 7, if that. There, but I don't get in. I don't. I used to get mad and throw shit, and I chased my kids out of the basement one time when they lost, and I thought, I don't play this. I can
yeah,
care less
I
anymore.
don't. Harry, I'm a big sports fan actually because I did play sports in high school myself. I played on soccer team, played on basketball team, was on swimming team, tried track and field, tried out football JV. They didn't take me to varsity because I had concussion already, so they didn't want me to have another one. Even now reflects. You see what happened after my concussion. So that's why, like, I love sports and I enjoy. I am a big time Cleveland sports fan for different teams, not just football, basketball, baseball. But unfortunately, as you said, we got Philadelphia at least, won a Super Bowl recently, and they may go to Super
Yeah, but
Bowl.
we got the skeleton out on the porch waiting for the championship again. So
Right? Yeah,
that was a
Cleveland.
shirt when I would for years there. It was and then the Phillies finally won another World Series, but there was just years uh, that they're constant. I've watched the Flyers lose a ton of Stanley Cups. I watched the Eagles lose a couple Super Bowls, and I used to get mad. I mean, I when the Eagles would lose, it would ruin my week. But now I could care
Yeah,
less.
now you have to
They rig these
concentrate.
games so bad anymore. If you don't, they can the refs control. They can throw a flag on hold at any time, and you'll see if they show replays where the guy drags somebody down by the face mask, and there's no the ref has got his finger in his nose on that one. You know the goddamn game's
Man,
about.
I'm telling you, yeah, this type of, I mean, refs in all sports are kind of, in my opinion,
Saturdays I'm yard selling. Sundays I'm listing or trying to. I'm on Facebook Marketplace trying to find somebody to pop up something so I can beat somebody to the house to go
right.
buy something. So
Richard is saying, I have so much desk pile, I'm hiring someone to help. So, guys, if you're interested to work with Richard, reach out with your resume, guys, tomorrow to his email or his YouTube channel with a comment that you would like to help out Richard list his desk pile. So there you go. I don't know how much Richard will pay, but Richard may pay a lot or not.
I've got an entire pod sitting on my lawn that is all death pile.
Richard's cool.
Yeah, Richard is a
I
good
watch
dude.
his videos all the time.
Yeah, Richard, actually, I can tell you, he's done great, tremendous job of, like we talked about today already with Harry before we went live. There are so many different YouTube channels out there, guys, that have done tremendous job of consistent videos, lives, and you know how YouTube is so difficult that even like if you put out as many videos as you want throughout the week or do any lives or podcasts, it's not guaranteed with any type of subscriber count. So that's why it's difficult. And I understand, guys, what everyone is trying to do. And we all want to get to some kind of, you know, I guess, goal for YouTube, kind of, different ways. But it's becoming much more competitive every time because there are so many channels outside of the community itself, and everyone is trying and trying with different thumbnails, content. It's not an easy thing, but we're gonna still do it, guys, because as long as you enjoy doing it. In Richard's case, also he's putting out what sold videos constantly. Let me say hello to Anissa in the house, junk trader. Anissa, thank you for stopping by. Me and Anissa kind of interact on Facebook a lot with different memes and different funny stuff, so we have same kind of understanding on things. Dragon Master finds Anthony say, but I ideally agree with Richard. I want 10x my money. Yes, Anthony, that's a right way of thinking. So, Harry, what do you think about right now? I know that we talked about it before we went live about live selling. Like a lot of resellers have different types of opinions about selling something for lower amount and selling it faster on live selling platform like District or whatnot, instead of waiting for the sale. It depends, of course, on what type of stuff. Like in Harry's situation or in mine, or probably Todd's silver hair stacker, or even Richard's. A lot of stuff that we buy to resell, I don't know if it's a good idea to do whatnot with that stuff. I mean, you can, but at the same time, it's like no point, because I get specific stuff that I know sells for a certain amount of money, and for whatnot, you need something specific like Funko Pops or like
Hundreds of
clothing
pounds of jewelry.
or some kind of jewelry stuff that you have a lot of. So, Harry, do you agree with that? Like, because I know we talked about it, and you can tell a lot of resellers, even here at our local bean store, when I ask them if they want to do whatnot in the future, they say like they hustle so much to get the stuff and, like, to take care of it and clean it and stuff, and then try to sell it on whatnot for maybe $3, maybe $5 even dollars, even if it's a quantity of them. I don't know. They have different types of opinions. So I know, guys, in the chat, we all have different opinions about that. And it's not an easy thing. Right here, it's like, it's kind of simple to say, I'm going to do whatnot tomorrow, and you're going to take stuff in, and it may not sell for what you think it will sell.
Well, people might not show up. You can sit there all by yourself with your thumb up your hoop, and nobody. 2 hours, nobody.
Harry, what do you think? Would you try whatnot in the future? Harry, would you?
I doubt it. The more I watch the YouTube auctions, and there's a bunch. Where I see them do the best at is probably on Instagram. There's a lot of ladies that sell glass on Instagram, and they'll just, there's 4 of them in there, and they'll claim it for 50, and somebody will claim that. So I watched, but whatnot, I'm not selling stuff for $2 and $3. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sell, because I just went to the dollar store and bought 7 room fresheners. I'm offering them $3 a piece, and not to knock them. That's what they like to do, and that's cool for them. But no,
time value of money. People, you don't need to go to college to learn about it.
I will say that I don't watch enough of whatnot. A couple people I've watched, and that I know that don't do YouTube anymore. They're on whatnot all the time. What they're selling on there just don't seem like. Why are you wasting your time? Then you watch Keith, the sports flip guy from my area. Now, I think he gets rid of some of the smaller end stuff there, but he looks like he's at the 15 and above things. And he'll go through things and say, well, I'd offer this for 80, I'll offer this for 100. That's fine. And somebody that's kind of like goes back to that Instagram thing where I watch them on there. Auctions or selling.
Whatnot's got to be $10 a thing, man, for me to suffer.
There's a lot of whatnot things going on too, and
that's true.
They'll sell Pokemon cards for $2 and $3. No.
Yeah,
you got to pay me well to be a dancing monkey.
Yeah, cards are.
I ain't keeping up. Like I said, you've been on there for an hour and you sold. Okay, I did good tonight. I sold 30 of this. I made $100. Well, I can get that on one eBay sale.
Sitting in your pajamas.
But they might. That's what they like. That's cool. They like their own thing. Does whatnot pay you if you don't sell? Do you get commercials?
No, they don't.
5,000 people that watch your channel, do they?
Oh, my experience is the hell out of you calling you.
Yeah, so if I had a live, and if I had the sale of the night, I bet you I could do on my own live. I could probably sell something on that live, and just whoever claims this first at say $15, it's yours. So I could do that. Or people will say, "What's your eBay store?" And I'll tell them what my name is on eBay, and then they'll go and they'll look at what I'm selling. So
yeah, that's true.
Because I actually don't have a store. I just have listings, and that's what I'll ask. Some people say it benefits to have a store. I don't need eBay tape and eBay boxes. Does it benefit me? I don't know. I'll figure that out as I keep going.
Yeah, that's actually true. It's like Lori is saying here that the stuff I'm selling for whatnot is mostly selling for $2-3. That's a lot of time for very little profit. That's actually, Lori, is that what I was asking some much younger generation of resellers who are at the bins, uh, mostly closing sellers. And I give them a lot of props because they don't go for any hard goods. They mostly, I mean, not mostly, but all of it, the 95% closing and shoes sometimes. They just look at it the way where they don't want to sell something that they've been sourcing so hard for throughout the day, standing at the bins for almost 8 hours, and getting something that they think may sell on any other platform, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, Depop, for more money compared to live selling, whatnot. They kind of, it turns them away a little bit because they don't want to sell something vintage, or like even if it's some kind of branded, good brand clothing item for like, $3. It just kind of turns them away from it. Even though there are some that still, if they get large quantities of stuff, they will try to move it faster that way. And it's still a lot of work because you have to ship all that stuff. You're gonna have supplies and packing material, all that stuff to ship it. So even if it's a lot of packages, I don't think you're making good profits on it if you sell it only for $3 and you're paying, even if you're paying at the bins for like a t-shirt by weight, even like around $1, selling it for $3. I don't know, Harry. It doesn't, for me personally, I don't know. It's like I would have tried it, of course, but will I like it for like long term? I don't know. Most likely not. I don't know.
I watch people on there that went off of YouTube, and I don't see the point. Maybe I don't know, because I think they enjoy it to do it because they're chatting and they're selling things, and that's cool. I just don't think it's going to be something for me. I think it's going to be probably straight eBay. My big thing I'd love to have one day is my own booth at an antique mall, but the prices here, it's not worth it to me.
You
Not
know,
for the
all,
size
A
booth
lot of
I
work.
the good advantage, of course, about this stuff, guys, is that realistically, like just in time flipping is saying, I pulled back on eBay sales and moved back to the flea market. They can pay near the same price depending the seasons and location, which is kind of, if you think about it, that's and also, Justin, you will escape those issues with crazy scammers and buyers on eBay that are mostly occurring on eBay and Amazon.
Let me
Uh,
interrupt you for a second, but just I've been watching it since the beginning. That I jumped on here. He's good, and he's been in it for a long time. So his booth is really cool. I mean, real cool. He knows his antiques, and he's a Brimfield guy and stuff like that. So he knows what he's doing. He's been in this for a long time, a lot longer than I have. So he's a guy that if I was doing something, he'd be a guy that I'd be picking his brain uh, because he knows what he's doing. So that's
yeah,
my
actually, there are resellers out there, guys, with great knowledge. And here is actually when you find your collectible antique stuff, and right away when you watch Harry's videos, guys, he steps into garage sale or estate sale, and he will find certain things that I would not look at most of the time, and he will know what it is right away and pay for it, even if it's a higher price, because it will sell for good money. See, that's sometimes getting out of your comfort zone of trying to see what it is, even if it's a bulky type of thing. You can sell it locally or at flea market, like Justin. You see, that's advantage of that, right, Harry? So it kind of brings you advantage. Anthony is saying, I like District for that reason. Kevin and those guys build the community for the sellers, not you having to grind as much to build the audience. Yeah, they actually, not just Kevin and Deep did. I mean, Pete, Craigslist Hunter, and district and one-stop shop and knickknacks, and I mean there are a bunch of them already out there. It is kind of important in that situation, Anthony, as you know, to have the kind of audience for those types of even separate marketplaces. And we discussed it also separately before, that in that case, yes, like following matters in that situation, of course, which is actually, if I will go tomorrow by myself and take Anthony with me and we open up our own marketplace on district, I don't know, maybe Anthony, what do you think? Should we try to open our own marketplace and see how's that gonna go? Will we have people come over if we're gonna do something right with not much following? We'll see. Maybe Lisa will join, right, Lisa? And Harry.
I'm trying to tease
Sure, I'm
Blaine
doing-
with some of the costume jewelry here. I just seen this.
Jewelry? What? Again? What?
All right. See, I wish this is something that I have a lot of that I'm sitting on, but once I learn it, Blaine's deep. You should do some videos on costume jewelry, and or maybe you have, but I haven't seen them. But
I tried to do something serious once, and Bobby the Cap guy just could not be serious. So I don't.
Just do
I
a
don't know
video
what
on your own, though. Just do it. You know, just
Lisa, you have to attach the camera to everywhere in your place right now, like around Big Bro, everywhere.
No, I'm being that I'm doing this move nightmare thing myself, and I'm 5'1", 120 pounds. Yeah, I've thought about its incredible content, and I have been doing some GoPro stuff, but it's a matter of balancing. I know that we've had friends in the community that have had like hoarded houses and done beautifully, but when it's your own nightmare that is, yeah, I know people love to watch train wrecks, so I could be going viral but putting up cameras, I've got the one GoPro. I need to have cameras everywhere. I mean, oh my God, it would be like the early days of AOL, that they would just be glued to the computer and not leave.
Stuff everywhere. I know. Patrick Murphy in the house. Patrick, thanks for flying by our live as usual. Thanks for letting us see your plane fly around. Appreciate you, man. But before we leave for today, guys, we're gonna ask Harry to share. Harry, what kind of secret type of product you want to share with everyone that everyone can look for, that may not be something that everyone looked for before? Do you have some kind of stuff like that you kept a secret from everyone?
What are you gatekeeping, Harry? What are you gatekeeping? Now you've got to spill it.
Ooh, there's a ton of no, I don't have anything secret. I get burnt like the rest of us do, but I don't have any. I have no secret thing out there. I think if you're in an area that's hot and you have if you're anti-Facebook, join it for one reason: marketplace.
No.
Marketplace is a great sourcing place to go. You jump on there and then you start looking in your area, what's hot. You'll see things pop up on there that's not Craigslist. And don't forget about Craigslist either, because that's still good in my area. I anything that I can see, yard sale map, any of it, estatesale.net, any little thing you can find that gives you an edge. And if you're first to click on it and say, I want this, you get in your car and you go, you'd be surprised. And plus, when you get there, make sure you start saying, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? That's led me into so many things. And it's not, you're only going to get it like 1 out of 20 times. But when you do get it, it's like Christmas Day. You're going, woo-hoo,
that's a good point, Harry. See, that's why, guys. Harry, did you have any bad type of not interactions, like when you would sell something on Facebook Marketplace locally? Did you have any bad experience in the past where someone didn't show up to pay?
No, the only one that was bad is there was a bunch of Hubli, I think it's called. Somebody pronounced it different to me because I just bought a plane. That's a Hubli, but I always call them Hubli. Old motorcycles, cast iron, with the old wheels. You could tell they were the real thing. And he was going to meet me at the gas station right down the road because I live on near Route, right off of Route 1 that takes you down to the Delaware seashore, beach, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the ocean. So he was supposed to meet me there, and I sat home for it, and he didn't. That's the only time I ever got kind of stung there, but it wasn't a big sting. The only place I get burned is eBay's full of jokers, and they are.
Oh God.
I have one right now, and it's for a thing. So I just said, look, I'm going to give you your money back. I'm blocking you. I didn't tell them that because you got to treat them like they're a little teeny kid, or they'll complain to eBay, and then eBay will side with them. So here's your money back, sissy, and you'll never buy from me again. So it's just crazy. I put it as parts and repair, and the bastard's still complaining about it and texting me silently, constantly. And I try to do them a favor, and they still keep giving me the shaft. So, you know what? Take your money back. Merry Christmas.
Have a Happy New Year.
I don't want to pay the $10 to have it shipped back. You get it. Happy New Year. You'll never buy from me again. And that's the only place I get burned on is eBay.
And if you keep it up, I'm going to Facebook and I'm going to tell everybody in the blocked bidders room.
That is actually true. Here you see that's the thing about, and here is absolutely right, guys. And you know this also from lives and podcasts and videos that this is gonna continue because I did a video also recently about scammer who actually eBay didn't side with the buyer. They basically just refunded from their own pocket to the scammer, and they didn't deduct any money from me. So basically, nobody lost. eBay lost, and they will keep doing it.
eBay never loses. They
just they try to satisfy their buyers so they don't leave. They try to accomplish. They try to kind of go with those scams, even though they implemented many different policy changes last couple months, and it's never gonna change much because they still gonna kind of support. They don't support it verbally, but with their actions on how they refund those types of buyers from their own pocket shows that they just don't care. They will still pay them whatever it is. And let's see who else. Oh, about RNZY. Yeah, I think he actually pays up most likely. I don't know. Because they buy some kind of quality, good brand shoes. Most likely, not most likely, it is, I think they buy them from like regular stores, like retail arbitrage type of situation, and sell those shoes, which a lot of resellers do, not just in YouTube, but other resellers who don't have any YouTube or social media do that kind of reselling. They buy stuff in bulk from retail arbitrage from different stores or like whatever sources they have. And Anthony, yeah, I know about what you were saying, man, about stuff. I don't buy anything. Plus, I'm cheaper than Kevin, so even if they had what I want, I'm not paying shit for it. Man, that's actually absolutely true statement, Anthony. Me neither. Roman, you missed my message. Tell Harry we have their couch. Go Chiefs. Anyway, guys, also just breathe them, and that's something that sucks. Yeah, that's Anthony will never stop, and Amazon is even worse. If you guys, I mean, I sell on Amazon a little bit, but Amazon is even worse than eBay because I mean, on Amazon you can make so many scams by buying certain things and returning completely different stuff that they don't check and refunded. Sometimes they give you refund right away. So it is kind of, it's been happening. Anyway, Guys, once again, we cannot hold Harry hostage on this unprofessional, very, very unprofessional life ever again. But Harry already left, guys. He went to get some kind of 27 pack of whiskey. So he'll be back. The dummy actually will be replacing Harry, guys. So dummy will be taking his place right now, and he will talk to us, guys. But actually, guys, I can tell you that Amazon mentality has really sucked.
Yeah. Careful,
Sucked is on eBay.
monetized.
Yeah, and sucked, guys. See, that's that kind of thing. You have to be emotional, Anthony. I know, man. I know. My emotions sometimes get better of me all the time. That's how I am in real life. I get pissed off at things, especially at the Goodwill Beans. At certain situations when certain resellers act really crazy, grabbing stuff from women, snatching stuff from women, and I have to always curse and talk dirty about that to other people who do that because I don't like that. But behavior of certain resellers don't reflect behavior of other resellers. But at the Goodwill Beans, it's
It's no
always
holds barred there.
it's always gonna be like that, guys. At the Goodwill Beans, it's a reseller, like I would say, it's the most competitive situation because everyone there basically is a reseller who buys stuff. So, anyway, Harry, we cannot hold you hostage anymore. And we really appreciate you, man, as always. You've been showing support to everyone also, going to different lives, supporting people with comments in their videos. You've done so many things throughout your YouTube career that we all appreciate you, man. You're a really fun guy. Everyone would like you to go live every week with your stories, with your music. Harry, how many instruments do you play? Do you play guitar? Do you play piano?
None.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, I know a couple chords, but that's it.
like
The
me,
whole
like me,
ukulele
man.
thing, this is a yard sale thing. I actually could, if I watch a video, I can play. Ukulele is probably, if you want to learn an instrument, it's probably real easy. You just pick it up and watch YouTube. It'll show you how to tune it, and then start strumming away, tiptoe the tulips with me. And that's actually a harder song to play.
Yeah, but before we leave for today, guys, I will show you one of the interesting bolos to be on the lookout. I found it today at the Goodwill Beans in actually really good condition, guys. Check this out. This is a professional massager. It's called right here, guys. The brand is Genie Rub. So you can actually, you guys can actually check it on eBay. It sells for around $50 or more, depending on the model and condition. But
Does it
it's
come with its own
it's
happy
a-
ending?
It comes with a happy ending, guys, by the way, with the 3 plugs. See, you got 3 power plugs right here. Plug it
And
into
a
your wall.
fortune cookie.
But guys, check out the condition. I was like very surprised. It actually works. I already tried it. Unfortunately, it didn't do any happy endings, but I tried it out to see how it works. It works great, guys. It actually was very relieving after the beans. After
I
eight
could use
hours
that
today,
now.
guys, after 8 hours today at the beans, it actually relieved my back. So I give it 2 thumbs up for performance. So if you find it somewhere, it's kind of one of those things that you don't run into all the time. But if you run into it, pick it up, guys. Pick it up. It's very important. But anyway, Harry, we appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for joining us today. And here's Chris. Easy Pickens just came in. I've saw that massager before, like 45. Yeah, see, there you go. Chris already knows. So, Chris, hopefully it gave you some kind of ending, man. Maybe yours worked better than mine. But anyway, Harry, we appreciate you, man, and everyone, guys, in the chat today who came to support us. And also look for next week. It's not going to be on a Saturday, guys. Me and Lisa will talk about it. We're going to do appreciation live. It's going to be probably looking at the. You just follow the Instagram, guys, because I will post what day.
Follow the Instagram and we'll figure something
It's not
out.
gonna be on the weekend because it's gonna be busy time right now for me, doing different things, and I'm always with some kind of health problems that I'm always get depressed and anxious. So we apologize for not going live all the time because of that, because of my inconsistencies, guys, unfortunately. And we appreciate you guys as always. and have a great holiday season. Have great sales. Enjoy your time with your families. Like I said, thank you everyone for sending us super chats. We really appreciate everyone who send us super chats all the time. Create great content as you always do. Those content creators, great content creators, and put out videos. Eventually, guys, it's gonna lead somewhere. Nobody knows where it's gonna lead, but somewhere it's gonna lead us, guys. But do your best,
That's very
and
cryptic.
you do your best all the time, guys. And like I said, I haven't been on a lot of lives lately, guys. But like I said, I had been going through different types of mental type of things right now that is not really something that I want to discuss much, but it's kind of tough for me. Believe me, it's not an easy thing that I'm going through. So, but I really appreciate all the love, guys, you've given us. Harry, thank you very much, sir, for great contribution to the community, for giving us great content, a great bonus all the time in your channel. I'll put Harry's channel again into the chat, guys. Please subscribe to Harry, guys. Very important, because sometimes you think you subscribed, but then you check and you're not subscribed.
You'll
So
be more confused before you subscribe. So
yeah, so guys, here you
want to
go.
be confused.
Here you go, guys. Subscribe to Harry, please, and follow him on Instagram. I'll put his IG also, guys. If you have any questions about certain things that you're not sure about, I'm pretty sure Harry will be happy to answer you guys, because Harry is very helpful person. He will not say no to you. And most likely, even I don't know, most likely he won't, guys. I cannot guarantee it, but here you go. So follow
Yeah,
him
we
on
can talk.
Instagram, and just subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm pretty sure you guys did. And happy holidays, guys. We'll see you before New Year's for sure. Like I said, just follow. If I post something, I rarely post on Instagram, but if I post something, it's gonna be some kind of date where we're gonna do appreciation live and giveaway, and we'll finish the year this year, guys. That way. So enjoy, guys. With
It's been a
holidays
year of
coming
this
up.
crazy show.
It
So
was
yeah,
it was crazy
thank you
year,
for
of
coming
course, for
along.
everyone. It's not an easy year. A lot of people were complaining about different eBay sales, other platforms having issues. It's not gonna stop, unfortunately. That's why the content is always gonna be available in any form, in static form, live form, podcast. So anyway, thanks guys once again. Have a great rest of your weekend, and go Browns tomorrow. Most likely they're not gonna win, but go Browns. Harry, thank you once again, man,
Right.
and see you guys soon.
Thank you, Harry. We loved having you. And everybody, thanks for coming to support. We appreciate you every Saturday that we show up more than you know. And you all go out there, be profitable, and y'all come back now. You hear?
Bye, guys.
Thanks
Take care,
so much,
everyone.
guys.
Take care.
Bye.